Hello there, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Rgs Fc. Today we're heading into episode number 28, so there are just going to be 2 episodes left after this one, but we played Sunderland, Sporting Lisbon last episode. We then went ahead and played Sporting Lisbon again. We of course went through to the next round of that. We drew to Sunderland. We beat Spurs in the semi-finals of the FA Cup at Wembley 4-0, and we beat Everton away, a 70th minute winner from Cameron in that one. So that was the 5 games played last episode. We're going to be playing another 5 today, post-commentary. West Bromwich Albion away, never a tough place to get all 3 points. That's going to be difficult. Probably going to be playing the second team in that. Be playing the first team in the Barcelona semi-final, the second team in the Watford game. Then we'll move on to the Barcelona semi-final and play the first team, and then we'll play the second team in the Spurs game. And that is going to conclude this episode. So a lot to get through, with also like contracts and other stuff coming in. So we got the complete second team there. Of course, a Martin goal to keep the rota up of him playing in the league there. We can start off nicely here. Jack Allen getting a ball received to him by Jack Lovering, and it's a good save by Foster. Similar attack here. Jack Allen this time does score on his left foot this time. Of course, he is right-footed, but does have that 5-star weak foot, which we have utilised very well this season, if I do say so myself, and yeah, in this series in general. But yeah, I am buzzing for FIFA 18, but for now, I've been chipping in with the FIFA 17 content. I really want to wrap up my series, not just leave them as they are, so yeah, we are, of course, tucking in with that. Jack Lovering again, the provider here, but this time to Oscar Hudson. He wallops one off the crossbar. Oscar Hudson then whipping one in here. Jack Lovering does enough to cause havoc for the goalkeeper, who makes an awful clearance, an awful punch, a weak decision, really, and it fell to Jack Allen, who again swipes in on his left foot and scores in front of the away fans, who will be travelling down to these games knowing that we have already secured the Premier League title. But you know, it's nice to pick up the wins along the way. You know, we're never going to complain about winning the game, and as you can see there, nearly maybe blocked on the goal by Henry Tucker I brought on, but it was never really going to be an issue. So 2-0 victory away from home. Couldn't really ask much more from the second team, to be honest. I'm guessing Jack Allen got man of the match for that one, and yeah, move on again. Coming into some more training now, and yeah, guys, these players, because you can't actually game them, code them like EA you would normally do with like the players like Messi, Ronaldo, or every player in the game, they have like unlimited potential. So you could be a promising player if you're like 98 rated. So training is incredibly OP, so we're keeping up with that. And we go to Barcelona, where it is raining, which is very surprising. But yeah, this was it. The first leg of this Champions League semi-finals, absolutely massive. We start off fantastically here in the 20th minute. We're knocking it around them, and Sam gets the finish in. Now, ever since Barcelona moved to PES last year, EA have really made them horrible in the game, and every time I really play against Barcelona, my career is at most on FIFA, I absolutely demolish them. So yeah, looks like it's going to be another nice victory for us today, but touch wood, that is. Hopefully we do indeed get away with the victory, but it is the perfect start, quite frankly. Sam, of course, building up, a big Barca fan, but yeah, he plays it into Rob. Again, he loves the club, but yeah, we cut back inside here. Sam just bends one around Piqué and Mascherano, and it goes in. Lucas now playing it in from the corner. We knew the corners would be our strong suit, but I think that's Busquets. Is that or Pablo Fornal signed from Malaga, getting back on the goal line, whipped in from Sam this time, and are you kidding me? They've just released the FIFA Pushkas Awards, but that is certainly one that should go up there, and probably the goal of the series there from Toby, man. I don't know what he was doing in there. If anything, him and Sam should swap positions, but Sam has now got a goal and an assist, and yes, Sam, what a ball in this. Was like he just swings it in, but look at this for a finish. Are you absolutely kidding me? I'll show you guys a few more angles here, but wow. Absolutely deadly catalyst finish into the corner, and we're not stopping there. Ball in, brilliantly flicked on there, and Rob slashes on in, catching ter Stegen off guard at his near post. And yeah, guys, we are just flying in this one. Just 42 minutes played, and Barcelona, quite frankly, have been utterly demolished. They've barely been in our half. They have actually been decent. They've started really well. They've been knocking around nicely, but it's just been very easy to deal with. And yeah, as I was saying, they really aren't a tough team to beat on FIFA. But yeah, they didn't stop. They kept on coming forward, but we're just nicking it off them pretty much every time they got the ball. And Lucas was never really going to be beaten in a foot race by Mascherano. He gets up to the goal line. He squares it across. Cameron's there. And a great save by the feet of ter Stegen. And they really didn't threaten, actually. Messi had a few good runs here and there. He started demolishing people, but yeah, apart from that, not much actually ended up happening. So yeah, I am chuffed with that. We come back, and actually Toby Man has sprained his ankle, so he'll be up for 4 weeks. So we will indeed now be playing Jack Tompkins at left back for every single game this episode, and we'll see if Toby Man makes it back for the 2 finals that will be coming up. But again, it's the same lineup that we beat West Brom with. The second team just with a Martin goal, so we start building up nicely here. Jack Lovering again doing well. Joe Elster, brilliant flick on, and Oscar Hudson popping up there. where he loves it, just outside the 6-yard box, and he just ensures that there is no chance of Hilario Gomes actually end up saving that. And you can see there, boys, a really nice array of flicks there. An assist for Joe Webster, who did score at the reverse fixture at Watford, a frustrating 2-2 draw for us though, just one of 2 draws we've had this series, and Josh probably does make sure this is not going to be another draw. Now, at this stage when I was playing Watford, they were 5th, so I thought it was going to be a really tough test, but the second team stepping up here, a goal and an assist for Oscar Hudson. Josh, who just prior to this had missed a really easy opportunity, but he does finish this one. Oscar Hudson getting forward again. He look at that for a hit on his left foot. So unlucky there, really well dealt with by Gomes in goal. And Joe Webster then has another really good hit. That one just about seeps wide of the post. Oscar Hudson, he's getting held up, he's getting harassed, the advantage sign goes up, the referee plays his arms. But yeah, we come forward here, Harry with the back heel, and Oscar Hudson there created it, and he finished it. So there we go, my friends. 3-0 in the end, 85th minute. Looking absolutely class in the league, my friends. We are going to reach an unbelievable points tally, really. Around about 110 points altogether. That would be absolutely epic. So yeah, we'll see if we end up reaching around about that landmark. Just about coming to the end of the game here. Henry Tucker unlucky not to score, but yeah, my friends. It ends the game, my friends, 2-0, I think it wasn't, and 3-0, I think it ended up finishing. And yeah, boys, Watford have indeed been destroyed there. Joe Webster got a good rating, but yeah, that wasn't really the main bit of the game because he was only playing a right back, and mainly most of the time we were indeed attacking. This is what I was talking about, my friends. Even when you're like 90 rated, you're a promising player on this, just because I made them all 16, which was a bit of an issue, and they didn't really have any cap potential, so it basically made everyone absolutely insane. That means that Oscar Hudson has now gone up to 87. I believe he's improved by 13 or 14 overall ratings, but yeah, whilst Toby Mann is injured, he still wants his wages increased. What I did is refreshed everyone's contract, and yeah, everyone is now getting a ridiculous amount of cashola, and yeah, I will indeed show you guys just how much money everyone is on at the end of the series when we do a big finale episode 30. But as you can see, my friends, Messi just turning the heat on in this second leg. I was really finding it difficult to deal with him, even though it is only on professional. This was Mamadou Sakho, whose eyes are not deceived. He was playing for them, and Messi unluckily flashes on one of the posts there, but yeah, the most unrealistic game, of course, FIFA. Messi would have finished that in real life, but Rob having absolutely none of it. He refuses for us to not get a goal here, and yeah, we're doing that Real Madrid run, aren't we? Just refusing not to score in every game, which of course was broken by Betis the other day. But as you can see, my friend, Terstegen's bemused. He doesn't know how they've conceded, and honestly, I don't too either, really. We were playing really poorly, and they were turning on a little. They never really were ever going to be able to get 4 goals to win the game. Not quite a PSG game, but as you can see, my friends, we actually continued to come forward here, and I nearly got Jack Lovering on the score sheet. A massive block by Busquets. Denies it though. Anyway, we're through anyway. 4-0 on aggregate. The final will be ours, and we're just hoping that Toman will be back for the FA Cup final and the Champions League final. So we've done the double so far of the EFL Cup and also the Premier League, and which is what we're playing in now. But yeah, we're still doing our 4 games left in that. We go with the second team yet again, but a Mane goal, of course. And also, what was I going to say? I was going to say that, yeah, we're trying to get the Champions League and the, what the fuck is it called? The FA Cup in the bag. But yeah, my friends, that is not to be talked about at the moment because Tottenham have just been absolutely pierced by Jack Tompkins. I mean, what a header. He starts kind of outside the box if you watch. He just drifts in, but what a header that is. Just no chance for Lloris really there. We come forward again. It is indeed Jack Tompkins really creating everything. He slides one into Oscar Hudson, and he usually finishes them. It's an unbelievable save by Lloris, to say the least. But Teodorczyk here and Eric Dyer combining fantastically, and there's a sweat right on there to Lamela, I believe, but he just fluffed it off. An unbelievable chance for them to get something at the King Power, which most people haven't been able to do this season, which would have been a great achievement. That's pretty much the aim of every team, to try and beat us, but it was not possible. 5 wins out of 5 this episode. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more quality content on my channel in the near future. But for now, peace out.